Roadhouse hit Amazon. They made the blundering, idiotic mistake of not putting it in theaters first. But the movie was pretty fun. I know there's a lot of people that give that Roadhouse movie crap. And listen, it clearly wasn't as good as the original. That's fine. Conor McGregor's ridiculous. That's fine. I still had fun with the movie. I thought it was pretty good. And apparently, it got enough of a response that Amazon has decided to green light a sequel. This comes to us from the folks out of Variety. Their headline, Roadhouse sequel in the works at Amazon, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. A sequel to Amazon's Roadhouse movie is in the works, with Jake Gyllenhaal reprising his leading role as Dalton. While Amazon is keeping quiet on any other details for now, it still made sure to give the news of the high-profile projects it's due, with Amazon MGM studio chief Jennifer Salke revealing it at the top of its first-ever upfront presentation for advertisers on Tuesday. She said this: "As we saw this spring, the world went crazy for a little movie called Roadhouse," Salke said on stage at Pier 36 venue in New York City. Nearly 8 million viewers globally have watched. That number is actually 80. 80 million global viewers have watched Roadhouse, and we like to watch these results like a baby. All right. So they've greenlit a sequel. And, you know, Rob, you and I were talking before the show started about, can you imagine how many people would have watched it on streaming the week it dropped if it had had a theatrical release first? It would have blown that number away, and they would have made another 100, 150, whatever $million. But, I mean, listen, I like that they're doing a sequel. I thought the character Jake portrayed was really fun. Obviously, Connor will probably be back for the second one. I mean, as ludicrous and ridiculous as I thought he was, other people liked him in it. One of them sitting right over there. Ray seemed to really like Conor McGregor.
He really, look at him smiling.
He plays the part, man. He plays it really well. Like, that movie, it turned up for me as soon as he appeared on screen. Just because.
I mean, it worked for me right from the opening scene. Despite the fact that they try to convince us that Post Malone was a tough guy. But whatever, aside from that, and no disrespect meant to Post Malone, by the way, I'm just saying, I'm glad they're doing another one. I just wonder, Rob, they wouldn't put this one in theaters, would they? I mean, it's hard to put the sequel in theaters when you didn't put the first one in theaters, right?
Dude, you know, we heard that they took the extra $25 million. You could either have it a theatrical release and make it for 60, or we'll give you 85 and it'll go on to streaming. I think, once again, I don't understand how this business works. This is a movie that would have made over $100 million, probably domestically, and even more foreign.
Yeah.
And this would have even covered how I just see these people. I see Amazon. Everyone says, well, Rob, Amazon doesn't need the money. Everybody needs money. I don't care what to cover whatever expense. This was a crowd-pleasing movie.
Yeah.
This would have been a fun time in the theater. This would have gotten people in the theater because you got the nostalgia bait, and you got new people that are fans of Jake Gyllenhaal from everything from Nightcrawler to Spider-Man. I think it was a mistake not to put this in theaters. It's a hit, dude. Even I mean, it's not Gone with the Wind. It's not Lawrence of Arabia. It's not Star Wars. But this movie was a thoroughly enjoyable time. And you know what? Like you've always said, and like we've said on the show 1,000,000 times, if it was in the theater, its profile would have gone up even that much further. And you know what's interesting? Because I interviewed the costume designer on this channel. They did a whole photo shoot, a whole marketing photo shoot. And if you saw them online, they did individual character posters. Those were theatrical character posters. They did a great marketing campaign for this that they didn't use, and they just leave money on the table.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is crazy, and I'm glad they're doing another one. You know, you're talking about all those great iconic movies, and of course, right up there with "Frankly, My Dear, I Don't Give a Damn" or "We Need a Bigger Boat" is now "What's Up, Fellas?" So that's gonna be right up there with those great lines.
So is this still going to be a streaming release, or is it theatrical?
Well, that's what I mean, I can't imagine them doing a theatrical release to a sequel when the original film went straight to streaming.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever happened before, has it? I can't think of a situation that's ever happened.
I mean, I just don't understand why people who are now in the film business don't want to make money.
It's not, look, I'll explain it. Okay.
Okay.
Well, he is our resident financial whiz
here.
in real life.
Explain it.
I mean,
explain the
Matt
joys
Reeves
of not
is a
making
smart man
money.
financially.
Put up the classroom.
More money, more problems. Okay. So, you know.
So less money, less problems.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
That's exactly it.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Miracle Made. Did you know that your temperature at night can have one of the greatest impacts on your sleep quality? If you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Inspired by NASA, Miracle Made uses silver-infused fabrics and makes temperature-regulating bedding so that you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. When they arrived at our house, my wife Ann loved the feel of them so much, she couldn't even wait for me to get home to put them on our bed. Miracle Made has self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevents up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. Miracle Sheets also have incredible comfort and quality. Miracle Sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands and feel as nice, if not nicer, than sheets used by some 5-star hotels. So go to TryMiracle, that's TryMiracle.com/Campea to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code Campea at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you will get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to TryMiracle.com/Campea and use the code Campea to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's TryMiracle.com/Campea to treat yourself. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? They're doing a Roadhouse 2. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm glad they're doing it. I had fun with the first one. Maybe they can do it for the second one as well. Whatever you guys think, jump down in the comment section below and let us know your particular thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.